There is the overall misconception that editing video like this will make you viral. But in reality, most of them do not matter. In my past, I have many days where I sat in front of my computer and started at the blank element. I wanted to edit a new video and just didn't manage to edit a single clip. And currently, as of now, which you are watching on the screen, they are not actually my videos. It is some of those experiences that made me the person who I am today. That's why this is not a tutorial but a real life experience. How to edit a viral video as a beginner. So this is a viewer and this is a creator. Now you have to do this in editing, means attract. And the biggest mystery about this is crafting. From starting to end, you have to craft your presentation in such a way that it looks so professional. Because by doing so, it increases the number of viewers and the quality of your video in a huge massive way. Where presentation is the key, whose first log is story. So that the focus of audience on your video has to be hooked in that way where satisfaction comes from both of the sides, which is useful not only in editing but also in going viral. Well, going viral is the biggest thing, but the shortest thing about the video is intro, which is also known as the most important thing of the video, where 60 to 80% people are those who observe it full. Yeah, maybe percentage is up and down, but undoubtedly they are up if you experiment in some specific tricks. However, if your content is tricky, then show the result first and shock the audience, which is amazing, like Pixim Perfect. But if your topic is lengthy and something has to give your audience first, then give them a clue like Mr. Beast. I spent 50 hours in Antarctica, I spent 50 hours buried alive, and so on. In which where you put all the struggle behind that to make it possible. That's why people love that presentation which has done in a flow. That actually tells a difference between a pro editor and a bad editor. The pro editor knows where to cut and where to stop. And a bad editor always makes it too much by adding more and more elements, which is not the right way of editing your presentation. To edit it like a pro, make sure in the cutting part, spend the most of the time in observation. That gas and pause of your video if you want to keep it, then how long to keep it. Because your editing will be known as a good or bad just so how well and stable you pace it. And the next thing is music. That literally change the mood of your video. Like say if you're making a video on a serious topic and attach music like this, you probably know what the mood of your audience. So better choose the music that actually match your content vibes. Use some ambient music, hip-hop music, instrumental music, and then in editing cut your visuals or graphic in such a way like according to the beats of the song to find the actual perfection of your video. Similarly in text, which is also matter in good presentation. That's why if you're titling your text, then create a pattern that every text you use at the same font and at the same animation so that the audience know where to actually focus. But if you change it in a certain title all the way, then people will definitely lose the focus because they are surprise element subconsciously. Same goes to the color of your text. Like say if you are making motivational video and use text color like this, obviously it doesn't make any sense. So for this, use solid colors like white, black, yellow, red and green, which is elegant and gives a pure cinema look. That's why there is a quote, do it bold or just don't do it. Like literally this is the time where you need to understand what is going to happen. Let me tell you with this 10-second enjoyable clip. Hello, I write my script with this pen. Wait a second. Hello, I write my script with this pen. You might be noticed that what I'm trying to say. Use some creativity and make the thing clear and easy to understand. Because in the editing, audience notice only the big thing as a viewing angle. They didn't even notice subtle things in most of the cases. That's why there is a reason why only bold thing matters. But always remember, editing is not only about cutting and adding some structures. It is all about to make people understand who truly you are in a digital way, and for this, how good and bad you are in it. If your thumbnail is not creative that way, then nobody will going to know about you. So the question is how to make viral thumbnail as a beginner.